Welcome back. Now, our country towns are renowned for being warm and friendly places to visit, but Tailem Bend is taking it a step further. And as Paul Macon reports, it's riding on a wave of happiness, all for a very good cause.
Hello, welcome to Tailem Bend.
G'day, g'day, how you going?
I've got one hand on the wheel when I'm waving.
And how you going?
It spreads the cheer. It's like a smile, it's infectious.
Just say g'day, 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 and you'll be right.
It costs nothing to wave. And you know, a wave is a random act of kindness that we all ought to be doing because it uplifts the person that gives it and it also uplifts the person who receives.
There you go.
Tailem Bend is not wavering. They're waving.
We've become so much more suspicious of each other. We've got to break that down and get rid of the isolation and make people feel like they belong in a place.
It's the brainchild of 79-year-old Peter Squires, the bloke behind iconic tourist spot Old Tailem Town on the outskirts of the Bend.
It's an acknowledgement to each other, and we don't acknowledge each other nowadays like we used to in the old days.
Peter's cousin and Mayor of Coorong Council, Neville Yench, admits council was lukewarm on the idea at first.
It was one that didn't slip through the cracks, but it was further down the food chain.
Neville said, yeah, OK, Squash, which is my nickname, we'll think about it.
But a visit by Today Tonight seems to have caused a quick rethink, with signs going up the night before we arrived.
I believe that's the case, but they were obviously already made and ready to go.
To be fair, the Mayor and Council are now riding the wave of local sentiment.
Doesn't take much to wave.
It makes them smile.
Now I've got the ball rolling, he's starting to see the sense in it and all, and now he's right behind me.
If you're having a day where you're down and you're down the street and somebody waves at you, it can just make you feel that tiny little bit better. It's brilliant.
And a chance find in one of the old buildings here convinced Peter he was on the right track.
The day after I decided to make a good aid badge, I went and picked one up, and I've never seen one before, so that's spooky.
For Peter Squires, this is a very personal mission.
You know, what did BeyondBlue do? And here's a way that they can involve not just the people that need them, but the whole community.
His troubled grandson, Scott, took his own life at the age of 20.
Well, we didn't see it coming.
2 large photos of the young lad adorn the restaurant at the tourist spot. What a waste.
What a waste. It's right on my doorstep. Away from the public, I've made this little sanctuary out in the paddock called Scott's Place. I can come over here and have solace whenever I feel like it. And I feel that Scott's with me at this place, but it does ease the pain and it helps me.
And Peter often visits the exact spot on the property where Scotty died, which is also away from prying eyes. The young man's ashes interred in a memorial. If only someone had recognised the signs.
You know, at that stage of life, the pressures are there, and I didn't realise that the pressures were there.
Peter hopes by encouraging waving and saying g'day, people won't feel so isolated, and it will actually save lives.
I wanted to do this so in his name, so in my mind, he didn't die for nothing. Let every town be Australia's most friendly town, not just Tailem Bend.
Good on you, Pete. What a great idea. But coming up next, fuel prices and Amelia's weather.
We can expect a soggy start to